What is up, guys? It is Robert of Movies with Me, and welcome to the Toy Story movie review. Now you may be thinking, oh, why Toy Story? What's this about? Welcome to the new series, the easily going to be my longest franchise series of all time on this channel, and probably will last as the longest unless I decide to do every Disney animation movie, which would be like 4 or 5 years. But this is going to last almost 2 years, pretty much 2 years, because on June 21st, 2019, Toy Story 4 releases. And I thought, because of Toy Story 4, why don't once a month, basically almost once a month. Sometimes there's actually going to be one big gap where not going to do one for like 4 months. But I'm going to review every single Pixar movie leading up to Toy Story 4. And the first one, 1995, is the original Toy Story. And now here's something interesting. I'm very excited to do this because there are Pixar movies, so many of them. There's 18 or whatever. Well, 18 that are. Next week is also Coco, so we're also going to do the first Toy Story movie and then also review the latest, which is pretty damn cool. So I'm going to see a quick evolution really quickly, but then we're going to go back to A Bug's Life, stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm very excited to do this because I love Pixar. Pixar is fantastic. They're great at what they do. And so I wanted to just go down and have that whole Pixar lineup reviewed. I think that'd be pretty damn cool. And here we are. We're going to do it. And I hope you stay for the whole ride, which is going to be a very, very long ride. And there are Pixar movies I haven't seen. Now, no, there will be no spoilers in this movie review. You may be like, what? Why? I don't remember Toy Story. I saw it many times, I'm sure, but there are only bits and pieces that I remember. So for people that just haven't seen or don't remember, I don't want to spoil some stuff in this movie because this is a legendary movie. It is fantastic. It is directed by John Lasseter and it stars Tom Hanks and Tim Allen and a lot more other people, of course. This was the first CG animated movie ever. Like, holy crap. People saw this and were minds blown. Now, it's normal for us, and it still is normal for me. When I saw this, I try to imagine myself in 95 seeing that for the first time and be like, holy crap. But you can see the evolution because I see Coco and I see this. I mean, they did a fantastic job in revolutionizing, the technology of animation. And for instance, Toy Story, definitely in terms of animation, it's fantastic, but it doesn't really 100% hold up. Like the animations are fine, but the actual textures on stuff and the humans look like demonic. But it shows what you could achieve in 20 years. I'd say less than that because they nailed humans pretty quickly. But it's like the very first one, humans look pretty fucking weird. But now they look great, and so I love to see that evolution. And Toy Story, I mean, who doesn't know what Toy Story is? There are people that have seen it or haven't seen it, there are. I saw it, again, such a long time ago, so it felt new to me in a way. And so it was cool to see this. And this movie is fantastic, guys. I think, everyone knows that there's literally nothing wrong with Toy Story. All the characters are fantastic. Again, animated, it blows your mind, that they're able to achieve such high standards in 95, and it's awesome. The idea of toys coming to life is pretty simple, but the way they handle it is so different, from every single scenario, from Andy's house to when they go inside of the claw machine and all these Martians are looking up at the claw as a god. And I just love the fact that they make just the way we would see, just toys, but toys are going to see the world differently. And I love that. It's just so fucking creative. This movie is incredibly creative and very inventive, and I absolutely love it. Toy Story is just a non-stop happiness and very funny. It's a definitely very funny movie. While not sad, it's not a sad movie. It's unlike later Pixar movies where everything's trying to make you cry. Even in The Good Dinosaur, the fucking dad dies in 2 minutes. Like, what? Really? You gotta make me cry already? It's been 2 minutes, man. But in this one, no, it's just the first movie. It's an hour 20, and you just enjoy the ride of Woody and Buzz, and you get to see these new characters, and you grow attached to these characters very quickly because the script is fantastic. Everything about this movie is amazing, and there's nothing wrong with it. Overall, guys, of course, I'm going to give Toy Story a 10 out of 10. This movie's a masterpiece. And I mean, the obviously the soundtrack is also catchy with the "You got a friend in me, you got a friend in me." I mean, just so good. Like when I was listening to it in the credits and stuff, it's fantastic. Everything about this, every sequence that goes on in this movie, just flows. It's such a very well done movie that happens to also be the first CGI animated movie ever. Who would know that the first CGI animated movie is also one of, if not the best, if not the best. I don't know if I'm going to say it definitely is one of, for sure. I don't know if not the best, because there's a lot to go. But I also do love my favorite animated movies of all time are probably like Zootopia, Big Hero 6, Kubo and the Two Strings. You definitely gotta watch. Toy Story. There's so many, but it's tough to pick the top. But yeah, guys, I'm very excited to do this series. Hopefully, you are excited to see it. And pretty soon I'll be doing A Bug's Life. And yeah, guys, if you haven't seen Toy Story, please check it out. It's such a legendary movie, and for a reason. Not only because it is the first CG animated movie, but because everything about it is just great. Story, music, characters, the look, the animation, of course, like that. It's flawless. It's a flawless movie, and it's super creative, especially when you have just things like Sid, where he breaks up the dolls and then he uses them, and it's just an incredibly creative movie, and you'll love it. I loved it. So yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below. Did you see Toy Story? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.